I would love to hear your thoughts on your definition of the law of attraction, but also maybe the three habits that you see people doing the most that hurt them from attracting effortlessly using the law of attraction.
Right. Well, the main mistake perhaps that people make is not coming from a place of fullness, but coming from a place of neediness, and putting too much attention on what is the undesirable conditions so that they want to get rid of, but mentally almost continuously focusing on the undesirable condition, like not enough money, for example. That is the problem for many people. Uh, so
So let's use money for the example then, the law of attraction with money. How could we attract more wealth or financial abundance in our life using the law of attraction?
yeah, well, first of all is the acknowledgement of abundance that is already here and now, and not focusing on the lack of abundance that is here now, which you could find by thinking about it, but to actually focus on where is the abundance that I can find here and now, and that is all around you. It is in nature. When you look at the abundance of nature, the multiplicity of life forms, the wonder of nature, uh, the abundance of even, or let's say you're in a city, you can look at, uh, appreciate all the things that you see around you. You don't need to necessarily own it or buy it, just
Right.
appreciate it. And so this first, the appreciation of the goodness of life that is always all around you. Even if you have no money, there's still the goodness of life is all around you. You see it all around you. The sunshine, I mean, the sun is the ultimate symbol of abundance because it gives energy of itself almost eternal. I mean, eventually the sun will die, but as far as we are concerned, it's virtually eternal. It pours out energy continuously, and this uh, at some point we will realize that even on the level of energy, the universe is infinitely abundant. So we will no longer need things that we're using now, fossil fuels and those things. We have access to other forms of energy that are more helpful. But
Right.
the abundance is all around you. Let's say you're past in the city, you're walking past a flower shop, and you look at, wow, such beauty, appreciation, even to seeing a beautiful man or woman, or nice, or even a beautiful car. Oh, I love that. Not why don't I have that car? Why does he have that car? It's all egoic much narratives that make you unhappy. To appreciate, no, nature, of course, is very powerful, and then you to appreciate the aliveness in your body, that you're breathing, and you can actually feel that the your body. Well, many people can't feel that. I call it the inner body awareness. You feel
Uh,
that every cell of your body is pervaded with a sense of aliveness, with energy, and you can feel that. That is abundance. So there's abundance of life all around you. There's you can feel the life within you also, and so some people call it gratitude. I call it more appreciation, the appreciation of the abundance of life that is always around you. That's a wonderful starting point.
okay.
Uh, so you're not focusing on lack, you're focusing on abundance. And
Even when you don't have any, if you feel like you
yes,
don't
you
have
don't,
anything, you can find abundance around you.
yes, always acknowledge it, the good
Yes.
things of life, acknowledge, but even the seemingly insignificant things like uh, when I look out of the window, I sometimes, there's trees out here. I, right now I can look out, I can see there's a slight breeze and the branches are swaying slightly in the wind. It's beautiful. And there's the tree in all its majesty and stillness. It's been there for 100 years. And that's wonderful. I don't need to own that tree. I mean, owning in that sense is ultimately a bit meaningless anyway. Yes, I own this house where I am right now, but at some point I'll be gone. And so what does it mean? The house somebody else will own the house. Own is a
Right.
secondary. I'm not saying to let go of ownership sometimes can give stability to your life on a practical level, but there's something more important. So this appreciation, or if you want to call it gratitude, some people recommend, I think Oprah said that she has had for many, many years a notebook or journal where she writes down every day things that she's grateful for. And um, these are usually seemingly insignificant things, but it's important not to overlook that. And I don't think she's writing down, I'm grateful that I have a private jet, or I'm grateful that I have a $2.5 billion in the bank. That's
Right.
she writes down the small things that
I'm
every day.
grateful for my garden. I'm grateful I get to plant a flower today.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I get to go on a walk with my friends. I'm grateful that I woke up
Yes,
today.
yes. The next thing is, the second thing you could say is giving. To give energy to other people. Appreciation itself is already a form of certain outflow of energy. When you appreciate this tree beauty, there's an energy connection with the tree. The consciousness connects you with the tree, and kindness is part of giving. Kindness to another person, not because you want anything from that person, but because it feels so good to have this sense of, we could call it goodwill, that flows out of you towards another person. Even if you just hold the door open for somebody, or it's a remark, or that's what's lovely, I love your dress, or whatever you say, if it's genuine, or to say an encouraging word to somebody, or to whatever it may be, a smile, or smile at somebody. Even that is a form of giving. This connection with another. Kindness is a very powerful thing. So you are giving. You're not. The more you give, that it's in the law of attraction or nature. It's as you give, it must come back to you in another form. But it doesn't work if you give out of an obligation that you feel you should be giving, or it needs to be a genuine sense of wanting to give and feeling how good it feels to give, not because mentally you feel you always need to help people, because otherwise you don't think of yourself as a good person or something. That's all mind stuff. But to experience how good it feels to give. So we have, on the one hand, appreciation, gratitude and appreciation are kind of same. Then giving every day of in whatever form, and the next thing is that obviously Jesus already in one sentence, one could say, told us the essence of manifesting and how it works. And he said, whenever you pray for something that you want, believe that you already have it and it will be given to you.
Yes.
There's the key. Though the important thing is, he did not say, believe that you will have it. He said, believe that you already have it. Now, this may not be immediately clear to people. How do I do that? How do I believe that I already have it when I know that I don't have it?
Right. How do you get that belief of having it before
Yeah.
knowing, feeling, tasting, smelling the thing that you want?
Yes. So you feel the thing, it is already a mental reality in your mind. How do you feel now that you have it in your mind? How does it feel? And this feeling is really where the power of manifestation lies. But what is that feeling? Because that feeling of having it already and feeling this deep sense of satisfaction is really connecting with the deeper power within yourself, which is the power where all sense of aliveness originates there. It's a deeper sense of aliveness that comes from consciousness itself. So
Right.
you might believe it might differ from person to person. One person might think, okay, what I want is a big house with overlooking the ocean or whatever, and then you feel yourself you're already there, experiencing that. Another person might think, well, what I want is to have this great a company that does good things in this world, and I'm at the end. How does that feel? But you might find that the feeling is actually basically always the same. Whether your mind says, "That's a house overlooking the ocean," now why? Or the other person says, "Well, this is the company that I'm the head of that's doing great things in this world." The feeling is basically the same feeling. And the feeling is a feeling of fullness of life,
Yes.
of completeness.